a redwood planter box with a built-in trellis net. So here's my rudimentary design. It's going to be 2 feet across by 12 and a half inches wide, 11 inches deep. Just a little picture of the trellis. So yeah, let's get to work. Let's double check that before we cut it. Hey, I'm making a planter box with a built-in trellis for my snap peas. It's getting to be time to plant those for a spring harvest. Welcome. will be my long sides at 2 foot. Yep. Then my short side is going to be, these are probably 3/4 inch, right? Yeah. So these are going to be 22.5. Two of them at 22.5 for the bottom. Where's my pencil? Hey, what up, Harry? Welcome, dude. There. These are our bottom pieces. And I'm going to just write a little reminder to myself on there. Then we need side pieces. At 11. Side pieces are at 11, right? Yeah. Yeah. And that. Hey, Gene, what's happening? Anybody I missed? Hello. That light makes me go cross-eyed. Okay, so we have our long sides, our short sides, and our bottom. Yeah, I'm gonna rip. Let's see, so let's just get the first box. Let's get the bottom slapped together. The first layer. Oh, that's right. I was gonna line the inside. Yeah, that's right. So there we go. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, perfect. Hey, what's up, man? Turn this light down, dude. It's just making it hard to see the screen. There we go. If you're just tuning in, guys, I'm going to make a redwood planter box with a built-in trellis for my snap peas because it's getting to be about time to plant snap peas for a spring harvest, you know, at least where I'm at. And I want the little built-in trellis. Yeah, it'd be cool. That's a cool looking board though, huh? Not enough glue. Not enough glue on that one. How's everybody's weekend? This one's for my house, guys, so I'm not worried about, like, chewed up ends on this board or whatever, because it's for my house. So it'll look fine. It'll look a little crustic, we'll call it, but it should be good. Hey, what's up? Welcome. Oh yeah, it was warm. It was warm when I got home here today. It was nice. So this one's gonna have a lot of dirt in it. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rip a board, some thin little slices of board, and put it in the bottom of this one, and then the bottom pieces can set in there on that and then get glued and nailed. Yeah. So tape measure, dude. Where is it? There it is. Every time, dude. Every time. So this one's going to be 22.5. I'm going to rip some thin little strips on this one. Real quick on the bandsaw. Just a sec, guys. Just don't get these so tight. They can lose a little bit. There we go. Hey, what's up, Pablo? Welcome. Mr. Bubba Johnson in the house. Welcome, dude. Mr. Bubba Johnson. So yeah, I'm just going to glue and nail these in just to be sure, you know. Is it Danish? Danish? What's up? Welcome. Kind of want to put staples in right there. Yeah, that's good. Staples in that one. I'm gonna glue it too, because might as well. Might as well glue it too. Stapled the heck out of that one. Yeah, glue time. What's going on here, bro? Tape measures behind me. Yes, it is. This one's gonna go just a hair under 10 inches. Oh, he enjoyed the carving. He let me keep his carving, which was cool. I thought that was cool. So I added it to the gnome army. Yeah, it was good times, man. It was good times. Today I carved a walnut. I carved a gnome out of walnut, dried walnut, and it was quite difficult, dude. I'm doing here, guys, I'm just putting some braces on the bottom. Just because there's going to be quite a bit of dirt in this. So this brace is on the bottom here, and the bottom pieces can sit on that. Yeah, dude, hand carving dried walnut it's difficult. It is difficult. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like the other ones didn't really need that much support, but this will have a bit of weight on it with all the dirt. So because it's gonna be twice as deep as what you're seeing here. Can I just wooden hammer that one in? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, that's crazy looking. Yeah, there's even some feathering in there. Beautiful wood. It's what's crazy. It's a softwood. Okay, that is a sturdy base. And let's see if I cut these the wrong length. Oh, dude, they're gonna work. It's gonna shave a little bit off. This one already has one drain hole ready to go. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to glue this seam. I don't even really need to glue right here, actually. I can just staple this all around. A little glue wouldn't hurt, dude. Cheap out on the glue, bro. Do that shit. Give me one sec, guys. I gotta see what that Pyrenees is barking at. What are you barking at? Come on. What up, guys? I'm back. Sorry about that. Dog was hearing the coyotes in the distance and getting ready to battle. What up, big dog? Scuba Steve, what's up, brother? Scuba Steve in the house, dude. What up, Viva? Dude, I gotta turn this light down. It's killing me. Let's keep this. Let's try to keep our glue bottle clean, buddy. Come on. Gonna trim a little bit off this one. Yeah, dude, perfect. Yeah, it's going to be a planter. Hi, welcome. It's going to be a planter, and I'm going to put a little trellis on the back. So we're going to do another layer, and it's going to be for my snap peas, dude. I think it's about time to plant those in the next week or so for a spring harvest. And I love snap peas, dude. I love having snap peas going, and you just walk by it and you just grab a handful and eat them right there. Love it, dude. So here's my thoughts on this part. Is I can put the outside corners on it and use that to hold this up and staple through to that. That's what I should do, actually. That is absolutely what I should. Am I running out of wood here, bro? So we need, that's going to be 11 inches, right? Yeah. 11 inches. They don't have to be big, though. They don't have to be huge, so we can get a lot of them out of one board. guys will see my idea here in just a second, dude. I think it'll work. So we should maybe go. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly it. Guys, I'm gonna rip some corner pieces real quick on the band, so I need 8 of them. Okay. All right, Gene, have a good night, sir. Here's my thoughts on this, is that if I put these up on each of the corners, right? Then I can nail the other top pieces to it. Oh, who do we got here? Enrique! Welcome. Glue. No. What happened here, dude? What happened here? Did I not think right? All right, I have an answer for that. I'm not going off plans here, dudes. I'm just kind of winging it, you know? So, like, I didn't really think this one out. I'm just kind of shooting from the hip. Could have made these pieces a little bigger, but that's okay. It'll be fine. It'll be okay, guys. I'm just using staples. I'm using staples right now, but I'm almost out of staples, so pretty soon I'm gonna have to switch over to brad nails. Something's wrong here. Here we go. That's better. Let's take this inside. This mallet, so I made this mallet out of pallet wood. It's like heat treated pallet wood. I have an answer for the bench in just a second. So I'm going to complete. It's a pallet mallet. Kevin, what's happening? To answer your question, I'm going to start the bench on Wednesday. I want to get this done tonight. And yeah, the Wednesday we're going to do the bench. I got the piece all picked out. I figured out what kind of legs I want to do. And it's going to be like painted black legs and base with the walnut top on it, dude. It's going to be sick. And then hopefully my wife is super pumped. That's the goal with that one. I hope it turns out good, yeah. I hope it turns out good, dude. But if it sucks or I fail, then that's what happens, dude. That's what happens. You know how I do it over here, guys. I mess things up and then I fix it. That's how I do it. Did I miss somebody? Oh, thank you. I appreciate your confidence. Yeah. Hopefully it does, dude. It'd be cool. Either way, it's going in our house and it's going to go in the entryway so that you can store your shoes underneath of it and sit there and take your shoes off and on. I'm just trying to brainstorm how I want to attach the top of the bench to the legs right now, to allow for a little bit of wood movement. I'm thinking I'm just going to do slots. I think I'm just going to do slots because I don't have like a lot of stuff. I don't have fasteners. I got wood screws. I don't have a lot of stuff, so I got to work with what I got here. But yeah, dude, should be all right. Should be okay. Dude, what? No. I did not do that. What happened? Okay. I'm a dumbass. 100%. Oh yeah, because this one goes on there, dude. Derp. Let's do this. Get this one in there. Where's the mallet? The pallet mallet. Yeah, I'm gonna use what I have to make the bench, and you know, hopefully it's okay. I mean, I did watch a video today where this guy was saying that you don't really have to worry about wood movement as much as you think you do. And I like the sound of that, but I don't know if that's true. Sounds good, but I don't know if that's true or not, you know? Oh, I'll just trim a tiny little bit off this one. Okay, there we go. So then these ones, yeah, there we go. And this one. Pretty tight fit. I'll have to, actually, I don't have to chisel that down and square all these up, dude, because this is going in my yard. It's not a for sale piece. It can have some quirks, you know? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill the holes in it before I start building the trellis for it. She's a sturdy planter, though. So, one there, one there. We can just eyeball that, dude. That doesn't have to be exact. So, how tall do we want the trellis? looks pretty good for a snap pea, dude. 36 inches. Minus 10, 26 inches of canopy. So what if we go 46? No, I don't like that. Right that's good. And I'm out of, oh, I do have more redwood. Never mind. It can also be redwood. So I'm gonna go cut the trellis pieces off this one, dudes. And I'm thinking I should go 1 inch. I'm gonna go 1 inch. Too. You know what I can do? Yeah, and I'm gonna make this one, Kev, with some it's gonna have its own trellis, dude. This is for my snap peas, bro. Because it's about time to plant those suckers. And we're gonna use some. Is this lid cooked or what, dude? Oh, there's that one. Just a little CA in there, just to hold that. This one's not for sale, so it can be have a little character. Where is, I don't need that one. Set this one aside to dry for a sec. Should I glue these too? I think I should. Why wouldn't you? Probably should have put this together before I put it in here, but whatever, man. It's our first go at this. So now we got to put some other, now we got to put some cross trellis pieces on it. Where's my tape measure, bro? There it is. I should probably already know this, but oh wait, we could do these a little bigger, and they can stick off. Nah, we'll do them right to it. 22 1/4. I'm gonna rip these down. I could have got one out of that. There we go. Hey, what's up, man? How are you? Who else do we have there? I can't really see my phone. Giacomo? What's up, everybody? Welcome. I'm going to flip this around so that I can staple these cross pieces on. I don't know if you guys can even see that. Sort of. There we go. Now you guys can see. This is a building this off of no plans. This is just a trellis planter box with a built-in trellis for my snap peas, dude. For the snap peas, which is getting time, but it's getting close to time to plant those suckers. So are we out? Are we out of those? No, there's some left. We just had a misfire. There it is. We should do 2 staples, huh? On each. Are we out now? No? Oh no. All right, guys, so the staples aren't holding the base of it in, so I'm going to swap out and slap in some Some brad nails, dude. Where's Gladys? Gladys, what's up? Hello. So I do have a couple spots where I gotta fix the nails. I shot them through right here. But there is the planter trellis for my snap peas, dude. That was 1 hour, 20 minutes for the build, start to finish, with no plans. Ow, woo, dude, that shot me right in the nipple. So yeah, 1 hour, start to finish. Should I put some little should I put some little runners on the bottom to just lift it up off? I should, huh? Get it off the ground a little bit. I don't know, it's pretty cool, huh? Hey, little planter box. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put a couple little runners on the bottom, dude. I'll put these little guys on the bottom just to kind of lift it up a little bit, maybe. Just to get it off the ground just a tad. Yeah, dude, totally. Thank you, dude. No plans, just kind of out here in the shop winging it, you know, as always. There we go. I'm just putting some little, basically feet on it, so that just to get it up off the ground a little bit. It's the most fun way to do it, that's for sure. Just wing it. While you're doing that, there we go. Okay. Get one of this. Where's the other one? There it is. So yeah, dude, we did it. Why am I nailing that one so much? Nailing the heck out of it. All right, let's take another gander at this one. Hey, dude. I love it. I love it, dude. That's the perfect little thing for the snow peas, dude. Yeah. Yeah, and you know what? Since I got you guys here, let me show you. I'm going to show you guys the piece that I have in mind for the entryway bench. It is a magnificent piece of wood, so give me just one sec, I'll grab it. So here it is. Beautiful, absolutely stunning walnut slab, dude. I'll just show you guys this real quick. This is going to be the entryway bench slab. Nice, thick piece of walnut. Great figuring. It does have a lot of little things. I don't have a lot of epoxy, but I've got this much. Maybe that'll be enough to kind of, you know, ones like this I can fill in with the old glue and sawdust, but things like this, gonna have to epoxy. Dude, this is I've been holding on to this piece of wood for a while now. Let me see, it's yeah, it's like almost 2 inch thick. It's like 1 3/4 inch thick, a little over 1 3/4 inch thick. Just an absolute, look at the figuring in that, dude. Stunning, just a stunning piece of wood. I'm lucky to even have this piece of wood, honestly. So that'll be our little entryway bench. I might cut it down a little bit. I have to go measure the entryway. 15 inches, not bad. 34, yeah. Yeah, what up, Tim? This is going to be my entryway bench. Oh, yeah, and here's what we made today, Tim. Ba-da-da-da! Little trellis planter for my snap peas, dude. And I think this side's going up. Hold on. Well, this side is also very, very nice, dude. Yeah, this side, damn, this side might be better, actually, dude. Oh, yeah, this side's got tons of bird eye on it, dude. It's got straight up bird's eye on it. Wild, dude. Look at that. It's like if a cup of hot cocoa was a piece of wood, bro. That's what that reminds me of right there. Yeah, she's a looker, dude. That'll make a fine bench. And we're going to start that on Wednesday. We're going to start that project. Put this piece of wood back. It's just the table, just the top's probably like, I don't know, 40 pounds, dude. So the I don't need these anymore. Actually, I like wearing these. So the idea, you want to take a gander at her. There it is. Whoa. Just a little redwood. It's a little redwood planter with a trellis. We're gonna put the snow peas in there. Maybe put it right on the back porch so I can just walk outside and just snack on snap peas. Little springtime. I'm just gonna draw what I have in mind, and I'll draw it big. So let's see here. I'm not a super great drawer. So this will be the walnut slab here. Then the legs, I'm actually going to make a rectangle for each side out of this Doug fir that I have, and then sand it down really good and paint it black. I have some black paint. And then there'll be a bottom shelf that can be, I haven't decided if I want the bottom shelf to be another piece of walnut or not. We'll see. If it's walnut, I don't want to paint it. If it's something else like that pine or whatever, I could paint it all black. I think it would look dope to have everything be all jet black with a piece of walnut on top, you know? And then there'll be an apron here. We're going to throw an apron on it with that pine 1x4 and paint the apron black as well. And then I'm still trying to decide how I'm going to attach the legs. And I'm trying to decide if I want to do butt joints on the legs or miters. Ultimately, it won't really matter too much because there's going to be an apron on the top. Oh, you're out of power, dude? No, it's going to be entryway bench that has like a shelf underneath it. So it's like you could sit down on it and take your shoes off and put them underneath the bench or whatever. I probably should do miter joints for the rectangles, huh? And I figure because the legs are just two rectangles like this, I need to have an apron. I think it's going to need an apron, dude, just to limit the lateral movement of it or whatever. I'm excited to start this project. I've been procrastinating it for like 4 or 5 months or something. I've been procrastinating this project. Yeah, and then I don't even have like a lot of fasteners and stuff like that right now, dude. I got very little things here, so yeah, I'll figure it out as I go. And I want to just kind of use what I have. I want to use what I have here and not have to go buy a bunch of stuff. But I also want it to be tight, dude. I want it to be sick, you know? Especially because it's going to be like right in the entryway. And like I want my wife to look at it and be impressed, dude. You know what I mean? I want her to like walk in and be like, damn, he built that, you know? That's what I'm leaning towards with that one. Yeah. I'm wondering maybe I don't need to do miter joints on the rectangle legs because there's going to be an apron on the top. And so it'll hide that joint anyway. And a butt joint is probably fine for that. I guess I could get crazy, dude, and do some kind of spline or whatever. But it's going to be hidden. Half flaps, you know what? Half flap's a good idea, dude. Half flap is very strong. That's a good idea. You guys want to see a total fail from like a while back? This was going to be, I keep this by my desk to look at it. This was supposed to be a salad fork, dude, that I just fucked it up. And so I keep it by my desk as a little reminder. Yeah, it's a terrible, terrible thing. Yeah, I have the miter saw, dude. I'm kind of just brainstorming. Yeah, dude, with like giant leaves. I'm still brainstorming. Tomorrow, though, I'm going to start. I think I should start on the legs, dude. I think I should start on the legs tomorrow and get those sorted out. Maybe get the slab cut to the final shape, dude. Or maybe just leave it kind of raw. I don't know. I'm still thinking on it. Yeah, I'm still thinking about it. Yeah, how I want to do this. It's too big of a piece to put through my planer, but my friend planed it at his shop when I got it, so I know it's pretty flat. Yeah, dude. So I have some other larger walnut planks that I could join together to make the bench and not use the hella dope slab. But like, I do want to use the slab, bro. I mean, you know, realistically. Yeah, no, I think I thought about it at work today. Realistically, I should probably use the like less badass pieces of walnut to make our bench and then use the slab to make a coffee table and then sell it. But I'm not going to do that, dude. I want the hell of a nice piece of wood. You know? And also, you know, the more impressive it is, like, the better. I want my wife to just look at it and be like, damn. You know? But I'm going to hit it, guys. I'm going to go to bed. I'll be back Wednesday night, and we will start the bench build. I'm looking forward to it. I gotta look around and see what kind of fasteners I have and get my stuff together. Yeah, Math, were you in here when I like pulled out the little pieces of walnut I have and we looked at them? I have like a couple like little chunks that are insanely beautiful, dude. Like we'll do that again sometime. And I have some big chunks of madrone in here that need to get worked. Anyways, dude, I'm gonna go to bed, guys. Good night. Thanks for hanging out. Vanlock, good to see you. Math, Harry, Tim Reed in the house, Kevin, everybody, dude. Appreciate you, man.